Welcome to another edition of Learning with Speedwagon. We have another eating episode today, similar to what I did with the Bunker Hill Chili episode a month or so ago. As I explained to you that day, I am a PhD in Bunker Hill Chili, and as you will learn this evening, I am a PhD in liver mush, which means that the next time you see me in an appropriate situation, you should refer to me as Dr. Speedwagon. Yes, Dr. Speedwagon. I didn't spend all those years at Bunker Hill Liver Mush University in Shibby, North Carolina, to be called anything else than Dr. Speedwagon. As you see before me, sorry, I got Faggy trying to get up in here. We don't need any other stars. I'm the only star for this, okay, in the liver mush. So as you see before me, I've got plethora of mush to behold. All right. So I'm going to tell you about the intricacies of liver mush. Anyone that doesn't like liver mush, I'm probably not going to like you. Sorry. If you've never tried it, I'm sorry. We can rectify that, hopefully. You come on down this way and we'll set you up with some liver mush. This is a North Carolina thing. Liver mush was born and bred in Shibby, North Carolina. It's probably one of the few things that Shibby, North Carolina is good for. But I digress. Shelby and Marion are good hotbeds for good liver mush. So there's a couple here represented from both places. We have Max liver mush. Delicious stuff. I've had this before. Hunter's liver mush. This has always been the gold standard in my mind. I've only had it once too, so that tells you how good this stuff was the one time I had it. This is at least Niece's country liver mush. Until last weekend, I had nothing good to say about Niece's, but something about the beacon and the way they prepared it, I'm assuming, changed my mind. So that actually is what born this whole idea of the liver mush taste test extravaganza. So I'm going to give them another shot. It's been a long time since I've had Niece's liver mush. So we're going to give it another shot. Of course, as you can see, I've already got a package of Frank Courier's country liver mush. It's already open, of course. It's a 3-pound brick. No, I don't typically buy a 3-pound brick. I'm a glutton, but I'm not that bad. I actually bought this for work. I think I mentioned this in a previous video with Katie and I at Holmes Hot Dog. But waste not, want not, right? So it's already open. I've already eaten about a quarter of it, so. And then we got this little fella right here from Sunnydale Meats Inc. G&W liver mush. It says explicitly on there, contains wheat. Just gotta say that for the gluten-free people. I guess I don't know. Never had this, never heard of it. KD was the procurer of most of this liver mush. I already had the Frank Couriers. He picked up the others. He was looking for a place called, a kind called Grubb's liver mush. But apparently old man Grubb passed away. The family has the recipe, but they either don't know what to do with it, have no inclination to do anything with it. So there's a liver mush recipe floating around out there that nobody wants to do anything with. I don't understand why. Katie says it was pretty good, so why they would waste a liver mush recipe for nothing, who knows? But he stumbled across this, the G&W. So the old lady behind the counter said that her husband likes it, but we don't know what kind of sod he might be. So this is what I'm about to do. I'm going to fry up a piece of each of these liver mushes, and then I'm going to try each one. And I'm going to tell you what I think about each one, and I will try to tell you, no, I will tell you which one I think is the best. They're going to be the blindfolding and like, because that'd be stupid. Anybody can settle for me. That sound you just heard was the oven finishing its preheating cycle, because I'm going to heat me up a couple biscuits. Because what's going to happen is the winning liver mush is going to get the honor of being placed inside a delicious biscuit and get eaten in a proper fashion. But now, I'm going to step away for a moment. I'm going to get in cooking mode, and I'll be right back, and I'll show you frying this mess up. Hang on. All right, I'm back. Get ready to start cooking. As you see, no, I'm not looking at my titty here. I'm showing you my Holmes Hot Dogs t-shirt that I procured yesterday. Now you can look at my titties because it's a little tight, because I've been eating so much friggin' liver mush here lately that in Beacon that I'll put a little weight back on, but I'm going to rectify that here soon. But I got orange in honor of special correspondent J.C. Charger, because that's his favorite color. So I got my baking pan ready. I'll spray it up. A little spray on there, because you don't want your biscuits to get stuck up on there. Alright, so I've always used Pillsbury biscuits until recently. Somebody at work suggested to try Mary B's. I'm here to tell you, for a freezer biscuit, these things are gooder than hell. I mean, look at them. Looks like a freezer biscuit, really. It's going to heat me up. Let's see what I got. Yeah, I might as well just heat the whole bag up. I got so much damn liver mush, I'm going to be eating biscuits for a while anyway. So there's 7 biscuits. Throw these some bitches in the oven here. It takes about 20 minutes. So I'm going to put them in. Be right back. Did you miss me? I knew you would. Alright, so I've got this paper towel. I wrote FC for Frank Courier, H for Hunter, M for Max, G and W for G and W, and N for nieces. I put nieces down here below because just in case it still sucks. So got it over here where I'm going to be frying this mess up. That's a sorry piece. Alright. Okay, Frank Courier right there. most of the time when I'm making liver mush, I'll make up a whole brick at once, but I'm not going to do that. I try to wash my hands between each one. I'm going to open these and cut these in order as I have them on the thingamabob over there. So, fair warning, I've kind of bad arthritis in my hands, and it's acting up today because I did some mopping and some chores today, and well, it's bothering me some. So, all right, so now we cut into the hunters. It's a nice cube. Oh wow, that's nice thick stuff right there. Yeah, when I was working at the hospital, old boy I worked with asked me if I had ever had hunters before. I said, you know what? No. I don't really remember what kind of liver mush I grew up on. I didn't really have it a lot. I remember my great-grandma, we called her Granny. She's the one that always had mush in abundance. So, and she lived with my great uncle named Marie and Uncle Bill. He was a farmer, so I mean they might have made their own mush. I don't know. I just don't like the hell out of it. Going back to my story about hunters. So, you know, he asked me if I had ever tried hunters. I said, no, I had never heard of it before. And he was kind enough to bring me a brick. And I'm here to tell you, man, I wish he had brought me more. I don't know why I never asked him again. I guess because I don't like to ask people for stuff like that. But I hadn't had it since. I was probably about like 97. So Max's brick is a little smaller. I'm gonna have to cut me off a couple pieces of Max here. Now Max is what I ate most of the time when I lived in Spindale. You see, well, I'll show you. It's a little darker than the other two, Franklin. And honey. Got to be sure to wrap that stuff up and keep it fresh. It's okay to eat mush raw. It's not my preferred way, but you know, it is okay to eat it raw. This is the G&W. And KD were joking. He was like, wouldn't it be funny? Well, it's going to be funny either way. That either this is the worst liver mush I've ever had or the best. But, you know, we'll see. I don't have time to get it open. Like I said, my hands. It's a rectangle shape right there. I stopped washing my hands. I got this rod right here that I'm using for my hands and my knife to not mess up the purity of the mush. And then here we are with nieces. All right, so there we go. Frank Courier, Hunters, Max, G&W, nieces. Give me just a second to get this fired up, and I'll show you it in the pan. Oh, look at that. That's Bizarro land right there. And the freaking Mush. I don't know. Now, I probably mentioned this before, but liver mush is one of those things I can eat, you know, lightly cooked. And the biscuits are coming up nicely. Or middle cooked, or hell, I've even eaten it burnt, and it don't bother me none. G&W scares me, man. I don't know about that. That looks like something I scooped out of the cat's ass. There's G&W there on the thing for you. Looks like a Hunters. This nieces is going to take a minute. Probably got to get some new pans at some point this year, because all of them have got that bowled up looking thing going on. Alright, I'm going to call Hunters done. This Max is done. Frank's kind of out of pieces on me there. Now we wait on the nieces. It's more exciting than watching some liver mush fry. I mean, I'm pretty entertained by it, really, but now we're getting somewhere. Look at them biscuits. They're getting there. a piece of mush out. Not quite yet. It all smells good. I'm still worried about that G&W, man. That really... I never seen Mush do that before. That shit might get tossed. I don't know. I sure don't like to waste food. There's hungry children in cliffside, you know. Well, the nieces couldn't have, but that's all right. All right. So there it is. There's a plate of mush. And there's... I'm not really sure what happened at the end of that last video. I got shut off by accident towards the end. All I was going to say was the biscuits are still cooking. The liver mush is done now. Biscuits have still got a few minutes left. But I guess we can at least get on with the taste test. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to. By the way, that's Fathead's ass in the background. Say hi, Fathead's ass. So I guess I'm just going to try from the very beginning here. Let's go with some bit of Frank Courier. Delicious as always. We're going to mosey for just a minute here because, you know, I left my water in the living room. Got to have a palate cleanser, right? Guess I wasn't really totally prepared, but, you know, whatever. Okay. Oh, there's Fathead's face now. Okay, so Frank Courier, always delicious for me. All right, so let's pinch off a piece of this Hunter's. See, here's the thing about Hunter's. It's just, it's got a subtle flavor to it, you know. It's not like overpowering. It's just a perfect combination of meat and meat byproducts and flavorings. It's not showy. It's going to be the one to beat, I think. So let's try Max. I had jumped down now. He wants to participate. This is Max. Max was always a good stand. Oh shoot, I forgot about Jenkins. Be right back. Jenkins liver mush. Whoopsie. Yeah, totally left out of Mush. Ain't like I didn't have enough, right? I'm not going to make you sit through the whole frying process of this. I'm going to fry this up. I'll be right back. So maybe it's possible that I forgot about Jenkins so that, you know, they give me a few minutes to get my gut ready for this G&W. There's a piece of Jenkins that's frying up. There's some biscuits. They look gooder than hell. Alright, I'm going to call that done. That's a big old slab right there. Alright. Let me cat-proof my stove. I have to put this over my burners so my the little toe beans can have that. Alright, so okay, so here we are back again. I'm not going to start over. Going here where we left off. I already tried the Max. Like I was saying about Max, I went back and forth between Max and Jenkins when I lived in Spindale. I ended up finding Max. I was on Jenkins and then switched to Max because I liked it a little bit better. So here's the G&W. So it didn't fry up worth of shit, but it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not going to win, but it's not bad. Alright, so here's Niece's. It was going to be last, but then now Jenkins is going to be last. It's the grease. Beacon's grease is magical to make Niece's edible. Just bland. It doesn't even taste anything at all like it tasted at Beacon. So it's definitely the grease and the way it's prepared at the Beacon. So, so we'll move on to Jenkins. Big old thick hunk. Yeah, that's about how I remember it. So, check that out. That's a Mary B's biscuit. Can you believe that's a freezer biscuit? You should try them. Trust me. So who's going to be the winner? Who is going to get the honor of sitting on this here biscuit? I mean, frankly, I'm going to eat all these pieces of mush because, you know, I'm not going to waste it. So it's going to be Frank Couriers, Hunters, Max, G&W, Niece's, or Jenkins. The champion liver mush. The best liver mush. Pound for pound. Hunter's liver mush. It still remains the gold standard. But I'm going to say this. Number 2 is Frank Courier's. Number 3 is Max. Number 4 is Jenkins. And I don't give a damn about the other 2. They don't even rate. So let me get this plate out of the way. So there it is. There's Hunter's liver mush on a beautiful Mary B's biscuit. And Katie and I talked about it. And we decided that what we're going to do is, or what I'm going to do, I guess, is I'm going to sop it in syrup. And of course, when you think of syrup, one thinks of King syrup. This is the official syrup of Katie After Dark. You don't need no little squirty thing because you don't want to squirt this mess out. This is good. Look at that stuff. I live alone, so don't judge me for licking my bottles. I'll lick my damn bottles if I want to. This is not only the official syrup of Katie After Dark, but this is the preferred syrup of Jackie B. So, syrup sops. Fad wants him some too. I'll tell you what. You know what's up, don't you? So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. It ended up being a little longer than I anticipated. And I would apologize for it, but hopefully it's entertaining. If it's not, I guess I apologize for that. But who's not going to enjoy a dissertation about liver mush? I don't know. Again, we don't think this has ever been done on the YouTubes. This is a first. And the definitive tutorial on liver mush. The definitive top list of liver mush. So, this is correspondent Chris Speedwagon signing off for Katie After Dark at large. And until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Try to stay out of trouble. Later.